gun violence, hate crimes, racism, Indians on target under Trump's administration, 4 brutal murders this month that sent shock waves to India. Patel brothers in Charlotte, Chandrasekhar in Georgia, Rakesh Patel in Pittsburgh, Chandra in Dallas. Within a week, 4 Indians have lost their lives in violent crimes in the United States. Crimes against Indians are on the rise in America. From motel managers to students, many fell prey to brutal gun violence in the country currently governed by President Donald Trump.
Everyone says that I should get the Nobel Peace Prize.
We have all seen shocking reports of racist attacks on Indians and South Asians from across the world, including Ireland, UK and Australia. But our focus is on America. Why? Not because of the great dream that was promised, but because Mr. President wants a Nobel Peace Prize. He claims to have settled several wars. But does he really know the ground reality in the US? An Indian man was beheaded, and the accused was even seen kicking the severed head. Do you really imagine such scenes in a country like the US? Well, it is all happening in broad daylight. In one such incident, an Indian origin motel manager, Rakesh Patel, was shot dead. What did he do? He just asked the accused, "Are you alright, bud?" Just imagine, for asking, "Are you okay? Are you alright?" he received a bullet in his head. The thing is, in recent times, the US president himself seems to be blaming everything wrong in America on immigrants. Since these so-called aliens are the root of all that is wrong with America, has anyone who is not white become fair game for the racists?
Many of our largest tech companies have reaped the blessings of American freedom while building their factories in China, hiring workers in India, and slashing profits in Ireland. You know that? All the while dismissing and even censoring their fellow citizens right here at home. Under President Trump, those days are over.
A double homicide was reported from North Carolina. Indian origin Anil Kumar Patel and Pankaj Patel were killed in Charlotte. A 38-year-old suspect, Alvaro Sierra, was arrested in the matter. 27-year-old Paul Chandrasekhar was shot dead in Georgia. He was a student from Hyderabad. He moved to the US 2 years ago for his master's. Chandrasekhar was working at a gas station where he was killed. His family is now asking center and state government to bring back the mortal remains.
The central government has to take the strict action against the person who had shot dead and recover all the like his belongings like phones and everything of my brother and send him back to India. And they should send my brother's body immediately as soon as possible. And we are requesting the government.
The Consulate General of India in Houston also condoled Chandrasekhar's death. The most recent gory incident is Rakesh Patel's death. A motel manager in Pittsburgh was shot dead at point blank range. The video of the shocker has gone viral on social media. The attacker was identified as Stanley Eugene West. Rakesh had just calmly stepped out of the motel to check on a disturbance, but he did not know that his death was waiting for him. Scenes of horror were witnessed in Dallas. Chandra Nagamallayya was beheaded in front of his family. Who was the accused? 37-year-old Yordanis Martinez, an undocumented immigrant in the US. Reportedly, the US government is now planning to deport him. The Department of Homeland Security said that the tragedy in Dallas could have been averted. They have tried to put the blame on the Biden administration, saying that the previous government let the illegal Cuban stay in America. Doesn't it feel like running away from accountability? Data shared by India's MEA shows that 22 Indians were attacked or murdered in the United States in 2022 and 2023. And this year, under Trump's government, we have witnessed so many unfortunate incidents. In Trump's second term as president, The MAGA influencers have fueled the anti-immigrant campaign. Now dead, Charlie Kirk had once said, America does not need more visas for people from India. Stephen Miller, Trump's top advisor, had accused Indians of cheating on immigration. The Indian community in the US has grown to over 5.2 million. Indians have held top positions in the leading US companies. Prominent examples include Sundar Pichai, Satya Nadella, Ajay Banga, Shantanu Narayan, Leena Nair. Over the last 2 decades, Indians have contributed immensely to the US economy. But amid constant reports of murderous attacks against Indians, fingers are being pointed at the Trump administration. The rising gun violence is a big blot on US, and Trump should act swiftly to fix it.